City of Palms Classic is underway at the Harborside. Rick Blackwell and Ken Tomash are down there covering the action, guys.
Well, Patrick, Harborside is just about empty now, but Rick, I got to say, this place has seen its fill of great basketball over the last couple nights. 8 teams left alive, and I think just about any of them could win it.
You know, we've seen some great basketball, especially the top 2 seeds, Oak Hill of Virginia. Ken, they might even be able to beat some college teams.
They are that good. All right, let's take a look at the top seed in action tonight. The Miami High Stingarees against Port St. Lucie. This game just finished up moments ago. Let's take a look at the highlights. Here come the Stingarees. Julio Jimenez comes up with the steal and the jam right in your face here as Miami jumped out to a 7-2 lead. Port St. Lucie saw more than it wanted to see. Florida's Mr. Basketball, Steven Edwards. Here he drives for the bucket and the foul. Pretty move by the senior. And then Edwards will take the pass and pull up for the three-pointer. Boom. The 3-time defending Florida State champs made it look easy tonight. Tarvis Lawhorn with the jumper here. This one just a final. Miami Senior 68, Port St. Lucie 44. Earlier tonight, Fort Myers tried to become the first local team to win in this year's City of Palms, but the Greenies ran into New York City Rice's super sophomore Luis Felipe Lopez. The steal and the jam there. Fort Myers was hanging close to the Raiders to start. How close? Like Brown on Rice right there. Rodney Brown with a monster rejection into the third row. But one of the Big Apple's best teams was too quick for Joe Pisano's bunch. Jerry Bradley's foul here causes the big collision under the bucket. Rice advances 60-34 over the Greenies. Rick?
Well, last year, New Orleans Cohen lost in the finals of this tournament. They went back to Louisiana, won 16 straight, and then went on to win their 4A state championship. It must have been the shoes. Yeah, Dwayne Spencer wearing the Ewing shoes because next year he's off to Georgetown. Thompson and the Hoyas can expect plays like this. The miss by Cohen, but Spencer comes back with a tip-in, just 2 of 21 for the night. It wasn't one of those no sweat off the back nights for Brooklyn Xaverian. Spencer not only scores, but at 6'10", the nice dribble move and the dish to Rashawn Jones, who scores. Cohen, a good showing. Yeah, they advance. The alma mater of Chris Mullen goes into the consolation bracket. Peabody Magnets team spent 16 hours on a bus to get here from Louisiana, and so far the wheels have not fallen off their game. In fact, they look like a well-tuned machine. 6'8" center Eric Haywood throws down the jam here as the Warhorses took the lead late, but the Carson Colts are one of the top teams in Southern California. William Thomas comes up with the steal, the loose ball, and the hoop. 60-60, they went to overtime. 2 seconds left. Magnets Eric Parker drives the lane for the game-winning bucket. They didn't want to get back on the bus, at least not just yet. Peabody Magnet repelled Los Angeles Carson 64-62. Other games, Philadelphia Franklin Learning Center over Clewiston, and Cypress Lake fell to defending champs St. Pete Gibbs 54-45 in the consolation bracket.
Now to baseball. Catcher Brian Harper will be back with the Twins in 1992. He accepted salary arbitration today. The Twins also announced they'll be bringing Florida State League baseball back to the Lee County Sports Complex by 1993 at the latest. The independent Miami Miracle will affiliate with the Twins and could start playing in the sports complex as early as next summer if they can work it out. You'll be able to see Twins future stars as well as other stars like Bill Murray and Jimmy Buffett, who happen to be part owners of the Miracle.
Ken, it looks like the Red Sox will have 2 of the 4 highest-priced pitchers in the game next season. Boston and left-hander Frank Viola have agreed on a contract that will pay him $4.6 million a year over the next 3 years. Viola went 13-15 for the Mets. He and Roger Clemens give the Red Sox a tough 1-2 punch.
And Rick Sutcliffe is going from Wrigley Field to Oriole Park at Camden Yards. That's a heck of a long name. Baltimore signed the 35-year-old former Cy Young winner to a 1-year deal worth $1.2 million today. Sutcliffe had shoulder problems last season and only went 6-5 for the Cubs. Action gets started here again tomorrow at Harborside. 11 a.m. consolation round games. The quarterfinals, the final 8 of this tournament, get going at 4:15, and then the semifinals Saturday night, Monday night, the final. Who do you think's going to win?
I have to go with Oak Hill right now. We're talking about the big dollars in baseball. These kids get paid pretty much in pizza. No dollars, but they're playing some good basketball here at Harborside.
They are definitely a pizza with everything on it. They sure know how to dunk it. All right, this is Rick Blackwell and Ken Tomash live from Harborside. We'll be back here again tomorrow night with all the action. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you later.
Thanks a lot, gentlemen. Well, still to come, bundling up baskets of